deposit checks right from your phone, day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today. Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Yes, you can, and that is Sophia Scully that you hear talking in the microphone. Our intern is back. Sophia, welcome to softball. This is your field, Sophia.
Thank you. This is my field. This was my field, and I'm so glad to be back here.
You can see the flag flying out, and that's just inviting Emily DeSalle to get the ball up into the air. DeSalle has, 4 home runs on the year so far, and Giordano trying to catch up. She had 2 in the same game, which Emily did several times last year, huh, Sophia?
Yes, sir. She did. Sophia had 2, I think, in one game this past weekend.
Yeah, this weekend. What, against Forest?
I guess so. I'm not sure who they played.
They were out of town and played and won 1 and lost 1. I've got the breakdown over here in my calendar. Also joining us, Matthew Scalfano, for those of you who had joined us for soccer in the past. You've heard Matthew Scalfano. Welcome to softball, Matthew.
Thanks, Tom. It's nice to be here. It's a very different kind of weather than what I'm used to versus soccer.
Yeah, but it's outdoors, right?
Yeah, still outdoors, just colder, much colder during the soccer season. But out here, it is a nice, breezy, warm day. It feels fantastic out here. So I believe weather is around, 62 degrees Fahrenheit. Wind's blowing right in our faces here, right in left field. So we are, in the line of fire of the balls coming out towards us.
So we'll give you a rundown of who's in the field for the Lady Mustangs. Avoyelles Lady Mustangs are the opponent for the Lady Eagles, as we are at the nest, girls style, Lady Eagle style, and we are in a new position from where we were last year. Last year we were behind the plate with a shot from the pitcher coming in, but you had a net that kind of got in the way, and now we have a clear shot. Sophia running camera for us, and on the headset, Matt, keeping score for us and keeping us. There's a pop fly. It's a little trouble in the gap.
Theater. Oh, it gets right in the gap.
That's going to be in the gap, and that is going to give Sawyer Shelton a double to lead off the game, and she'll have a nope, she's just going to hand off her gloves.
Yeah, just give it. She's quick.
She is quick, but suffering with that little knee injury.
You can see that brace on her left knee.
We weren't sure how much softball she was going to be able to play. She was able to do basketball as they went back to the Final Four, as y'all saw in our coverage of Lady Eagle basketball. But all of the basketball players are on the field now for the Lady Eagles. And up at the plate now is Emma Davis, the second base woman, number 20. And on deck, Emily DeSalle, number 9, shortstop, and Addie Wright, the first baseman, number 17, batting in the 4th position. Also in the game will be Sophia Giordano batting 5th, number 5. At 3rd, the ball gets by the catcher. It's a strike. That's 2 strikes on Davis. And now she's now batting for the team here if she does the same thing that Emily does. You remember what Emily told us, huh? Maybe you weren't there. I think you were, though. There's a line drive that's going to hit the gap all the way to the fence. And that's going to score Shelton, and Davis is going to end up at second with a double, the second double in a row. And the Lady Eagles are on top early, 1-0. And that's big as we are in district play, actually our second district game of the year. Went beating Pickering last week. And I have that score. It was like 18-0 or something.
Wow.
Pass ball gets by. Davis is going to be able to go into home as Coach Thomas Scully, the head coach of Lady Eagles, sends her in. And that's going to give the Lady Eagles 2 batters and 2 scores.
That's a costly wild pitch there and a wild throw from the catcher. They've got to be very careful on the Mustang side to not let those balls get away from them like that.
Well, we got to be very careful with DeSalle.
Yeah, I've been thinking that this whole time. Like, oh, shoot.
Yeah, hopefully you got to see the flag. I still don't know if we're on the air, but I'm assuming
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
I just shared it on Facebook.
Excellent.
Robin Whaley.
Oh, there's a call coming in.
We're not accepting calls at this time.
Yeah, sorry. Leave a message. That's one of my longtime friends back in high school days and even a little bit earlier than that. We both were Menard grads, and he lives in New Orleans, and I'm actually doing some real estate for him.
It seems they're not pitching to the cell right here.
Well, they've been kind of – everybody's been kind of pitching around her.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little hesitant to do so.
I can't see the count from here, but I think it's about either 3-2.
Oh, I can see it perfect. It is 3-2.
Full count.
Look at that. There's a low and ball 4 for DeSalle. She'll take the walk and the base. And it'll bring up Addie Wright, number 17, the first baseman.
This is the 4-hitter.
And a lefty.
Yeah, so this will be interesting to see what the power is behind Addie Wright here.
Showing bunt.
But she's showing a bunt. That's interesting. Looks like coach is wanting to advance DeSalle to second base a lot quicker.
Yeah, trying to get DeSalle over to second and put her in scoring position. Lady Eagles already lead it 2-0 as the first two batters got doubles and came around after getting to third on 2 pass balls. And Shelton scored on Davis's double, and then Davis scored on a pass. Was it a pass ball? There's just as much as a bunt, but the pitcher elected to go to first base instead of trying to throw DeSalle out at second.
Since we didn't recap, for those of y'all just joining, Menard is the home team, and we walked one and then got the rest out. So it is, we didn't recap that, but just as a little, so you know what's going on.
Sophie Giordana, number 5, she had 2 home runs. We were talking about it, but might not have been on the air when we were talking about it. And Sophie had 2 home runs in the last, I think it was the last game that they played. I think they won 18-0.
Pop fly goes out of play.
So I think those were her first home runs on the year. DeSalle has 3 or 4. You get a chance, come back a little bit on the shot, Sophia, and
Can we back it up?
Yeah, back it up to get the pitcher in there. There's a pass ball. DeSalle.
Wild pitch, yeah. That's the 3rd wild pitch from the pitcher here for the Mustangs. That's very unfortunate from them.
And they all happen
good
with
for the
runners at
Eagles.
second base.
Yeah, right.
Detrimental right there.
Yeah.
1 out for the Lady Eagles. And the catcher doing a nice job of grabbing that one off the bounce. So Sophia Giordano is the 3rd baseman. There's a shot.
Right
They're going
to
to hold
short.
her. Nice throw. She came off the bag. She ought to be safe. That foot came off the bag to catch the ball.
I don't think the umpire was in a
good position.
in a good position to see
Yeah.
it, yeah. And it looks like, so we got a 2-umpire crew here. Not used to that. I'm usually used to the Classic 4. I'm a big college baseball guy, and I watch LSU a lot, who were playing at 6 tonight. And I'm used to the 4-umpire crew. So this 2-umpire crew is new to me.
This is Kate Perotti, the catcher. She was an 8th grader last year, right? Or 7th. Seventh grader.
Yeah, yep.
So she's the 8th grader this year.
8th
Correct.
grader this year.
Correct.
She was
Wow.
she came in and ended up being a starting catcher last year. Her first at bat was a home run, a grand slam.
Grand slam.
Look at that memory, Sophia.
I remember. She was my little sister, and they kind of put your we have like a little sister, big sister system, and they kind of put you with people that are in your position, so you go together at practice and stuff. So she was my little sister coming in as a 7th grader, and I was the starting catcher, and so we got to catch together every day, and so, you know, I fractured my leg, and then she became the catcher, and she did amazingly well behind the plate for us.
She sure did. And, you know, the whole team was young, and they're young this year. You know, there was a lot of 7th and 8th graders last year, and
Right.
really only 1 senior this year in DeSalle.
Correct. That's
Yeah.
it.
Wow.
So the whole team will be back next year. So that bodes well for the Lady Eagles. And, you know, yes, I failed to mention that you were the starting catcher until you had that injury. And then you ended up being able to play second base.
Yeah, against the doctor's commands, but it's fine. Don't tell them.
When do we listen to the doctors, right?
Don't tell them, right?
No.
You are fine now. You just have a bad limp.
Yeah, I'm good now though. 100% back in business.
So 2 outs. There's a fly ball. That's going to get over the head of the outfielder, and that's going to be a double for Parati as she will hold up at second. Sliding in. She just wanted to get that uniform dirty.
Oh, overthrow.
Who washes the uniforms?
Your parents. So you
Okay.
you keep your own uniform, and you know Coach Scully always makes it clear if the girls don't slide, he screams usually like, "I know your mom has washing powder. She'll wash it." So he gets flustered when they don't slide.
Here comes the designated runner, number 34. That is Amelie Lyons. Amelie. Oh, look, I get to say this again. Oh, we'll finish it out. Kaylee Methvin, the pitcher, is at the plate. She is the 7th hitter in the lineup. So the Lady Eagles trying to make it through the lineup at least one time here in the first. They lead 3-0 with Kate Parati in scoring position at second. In the 8th, batting 8th will be left fielder Annabelle Drago. And that is, she's number 12. And then Season Fiascanero, the center fielder, number 10. You know, when you're not on the air and you mess the name up, it gives you a second chance when you finally get on the air to do it correctly.
Yeah.
Parker Nalbadian is a reserve. Adeline Ledette, Abby Finkleton, Abigail Thompson, Allie Guillory, and Amelie Lyons, as we see already as a pinch runner. Our designated runner.
I thought that first pitch was kind of low, but he called it a strike.
Yeah.
She's got a 2-1 count on her.
Oh,
ooh, there's a swing.
Swung at a low one. All right, just glad that we are on the air. Got to say a big thank you to Insight Audio, Video, and Security. Adam Rhodes has, still has a son or a child going to school here, or if he doesn't, they were here last year. I know for sure. There's a strikeout,
wow.
Went down looking. That is the 3rd out of the inning. Leaves a runner in scoring position, but the Lady Eagles put 3 runs on 3 hits, which happen to be all doubles, and they lead it 3-0 as we go to the top of the first inning, our second inning. Yep, and we will be back right after these messages.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use. Anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
And we are live in Alexandria, Louisiana, the home of the Lady Eagles, Holy Savior Menard Central High School Lady Eagles. We are at the Nest, outside at the softball grounds, one of the finest softball fields in Central Louisiana. There's a grounder foul, and that will be scooped up by Wright and thrown back to Methvin. Avoyelles Lady Mustangs are at the plate, and if I'm not mistaken, this is
Number
21,
yeah.
the 5th batter, the center fielder, Mitchell, at the plate. The Mustangs sent 4 batters to 4 batters to the plate in the top of the first. And they had a ground out to DeSalle, and then a walk to Saldani, and then a fly out to left field by Grimion, and then Arnold struck out. There's a ground out for the first out. That's a 1-3.
Yep, 1-3.
Yes, sir.
Okay. She went down swinging, too.
Yes, she did go down swinging.
Yeah. So it's a 3-0 lead here in the top of the second as we try to get ourselves situated here for the first game on 446 Sports for the Lady Eagles. This is their second district game of the year. We are already in district play. It's not been a fantastic year for the Lady Eagles, but they played some stiff competition.
Yes.
And Sophia Scully can tell us all about that, considering that she was a senior on this team last year, and she'll bring a lot of insight to our broadcast. And Matthew's just going to bring good looks,
Whoa,
right?
That's
that
right.
was a good 0-2 pitch right there. That
Along
was
for the ride.
a nasty changeup.
Matthew likes the game and enjoys being on the call with us, and we enjoy having him. He did a great job in soccer, and looking forward to having him join us here at the softball fields. So, hey, we're not in bad position in left field, just to the left of the school board.
I
You've
like
got
it.
perfect view of, you can see everything.
Yeah, I see good.
So when we need to see what the, I still got to get a school board up on there
Oh, strike 3, looking.
for our Wallace Eye Center school board. So the second out of the night, she goes down swinging. Or no, looking.
Yeah.
Okay, backwards gay.
Backwards.
2 down. That was Ormsby. Ormsby, number 16, the third baseman. Now it's Bardwell, number 28, the left fielder. 2 outs and a no-hitter going for Medvin. Still way early, but had 1 walk. So no perfect game on the menu.
Yeah, you had mentioned they've played some difficult teams earlier. I feel like we've always been like that. Coach Gully always schedules the hard teams, and it always comes out in the end when we're still battling. Even though we take those losses, it teaches us a lot of lessons, and, we only get better because of it. So hopefully that's the case for this team.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it doesn't help you at all to play cupcakes.
Right. You get to the end, and then you face really good teams. So.
Yep, and I mean, when you think about it, it's all in an effort to prepare for the Calvary Baptists of the Division III
Right.
non-select. Let me see.
So Calvary's the big bad school?
Yeah, they're the big dogs.
Yeah, okay.
They are the Evangel of the 90s.
Oh, wow, okay. There's a foul ball out to the left side near third base. Count is still 1-2, I believe. Or 2-2.
It says 1-2 up here.
1-2.
But it could be wrong.
That's probably right.
2 outs. Outfield is playing a little shift to the left.
They have shifted. I think they've been shifting out towards the left, I think, for the most part.
Coach Ortiz does a great job of keeping his outfielders where they need to be and constantly moving them. And, on the pitch, just wherever the pitch is going, he shifts them every time. So, I mean, it's awesome. It works.
I thought you were getting into a little bit of soccer content there, Sophia, when you said on the pitch. Did I learn?
Oh, my gosh, Mr. Tom.
I was about to say, that's my language there. I understand that.
Yeah, did I learn something, Matt?
Yeah, you did. I'm impressed.
I went into soccer this year not knowing a thing, and now at least I know what the field's called.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means.
The
That's
pitch is
just
the
name,
field.
The name of the field.
Oh, there
There's
you go.
another K for Medvin. That ends the inning, and we will go to the bottom of the second inning with the Lady Eagles up 3-0. And coming to the plate will be Annabelle Drago and Season Fiascanero. And back to the top of the order with Sawyer Shelton in the bottom of the second. We'll be back with more right after these messages.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family for all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, Apparel and Promotions in Pineville.
And we are back live at the Eagles Nest as the Lady Eagles hold a 3-0 lead after 1.5 innings of play here at HSM in Alexandria, Louisiana. I'm Tom Boucher alongside Sophia Scully and Matthew Scalfano with the call tonight as Annabelle Drago is at the plate, the left fielder, number 12. She's already made a catch for an out in the first inning, and now she's trying to get on base. The Lady Eagles have 3 hits in the bottom of the first, and they were all doubles. And 3 of those, 2 of them came in. The third one was left at third, or actually at second base. They were left at second, and did not get that run in. DeSalle walked, and she scored. So it's Drago, Fiascanero, and Shelton will be your 1, 2, 3. And we were talking a little bit before the break, and Calvary Baptist is the number 1 seed in all of, District 2A. They split it up into select and non-select. On the select side, Division 3, Calvary's number 1, Menard is number 18, and Glenmora is number 25. Overall, in the whole division, the Lady Eagles are number 25. Rose Pine is number 12. Pickering, number 18, which the Lady Eagles have beaten last week. There's a pop fly. See if it's out of play.
Yep.
And it is. Oh, that's something new. There's a nice little sound. As the
awnings.
The stands have cover now.
Oh, they didn't have cover last year, did they?
No,
Nope.
they did not.
Nope. And I got to say, huge thank you to Mr. Darrell Campbell,
Yes.
who was with us all throughout the
Soccer season, yep.
giving us great insight, and you could hear him off the mic. And he said, I will put you something out in left field with some scaffolding and a cover.
And he did.
And he did. Man, did he come through.
Oh, yes, he did.
This is a perfect position to see the game until a home run comes our way.
Then we're in the danger zone.
It's up to us. There's a K for Drago. She goes down swinging for the first out. Fiascanero, a lefty, going to come in. She is a transfer from Buckeye, and she played basketball for the basketball team and got some nice minutes toward the end of the season. I think she had to wait until January to be able to play, January or February. So getting back to it, Oakdale in the district is number 20 overall. Menard, number 25. This Avoyelles team is number 31, and Glenmora is number 46. Those are all of the teams in the district: Rose Pine, Pickering, Oakdale, Holy Savior Menard, Avoyelles, and Glenmora. When you look at the non-select schools, which Rose Pine, Avoyelles, Pickering, and Oakdale are, Rose Pine's number 8, Avoyelles number 21, Pickering number 10, and Oakdale 12. And you really got to be in the top 16 in order to have a home game in the playoffs, right?
I think so, if not higher.
And HSM, at least for the first round, depending on how many teams go in.
Right.
So right now they're number 18. So if it is 16, they've got to get on the winning side of things here in district. And here's a shot that's going to make it into right field, and that'll be a single for Fiascanero, and we're back to the top of the order. Sawyer Shelton led off with a double to left center field that rolled to the fence. And she came around went to third on a pass ball and scored on Emma Davis's double. There's Fiasconero using her speed to get down to second.
Steal.
So is this when Coach Scully says, "Hey, I know your mama has a washing machine"?
Yeah. Look. Let's pan into him. He's fussing.
I was about to ask. She didn't slide at all. That would have given her a little extra help there.
The camera just went out right here.
Uh-oh. Check the connection.
Which one?
No. Check those connections up there. Wait, you got check the gray one. Make sure the gray one's testing 1 2.
Let's see. This one right here.
Oh, you know what? No. Pull that line out.
This one?
Yes. No.
Nope.
That one, the other one.
This one?
That little one, yeah. That's in the wrong spot. See the left right there? Pull that. It goes in there. So the battery's dead.
There we go. I just heard it.
Okay, we're back. Sawyer Shelton had a ground out to second.
All right, testing. What do we got? All right, so we are back live. I guess our audio probably never went off.
Probably not. So you probably heard us fixing some technical issues over here. We lost the camera.
Trying to run through the cameras. We got it plugged in now and get some power to it, and it should never go out again. I say that with not a lot of confidence.
I was going to say, you hesitated there for just a second.
Go ahead and pull out a little bit more to get the circle. Yeah, there you go. Let's see how that is. That screen that you have, Sophia, is not the same as what will show on the air.
Oh, okay.
So if you get a chance, can you see that okay?
Yes, sir. I got it.
So you'll see the frame. Yeah, that's perfect right there. And then when the hit is, you can just pull back first before you pan.
Yes, sir.
So Sophia is one of our interns. She's a freshman at LSUA. For those of you just joining us, she was a senior here, a 4-year player on the softball team, but also played basketball for 2 years and decided to concentrate on softball going into her junior year. And a strikeout, that is on Davis, right?
Yes, sir, looking.
So that was the third out. Who was the second out?
That was
Sawyer. She had a ground out. He called her out. I really think she was safe.
I thought so, too. I thought she'd gotten to the bag first. I know the viewers at home couldn't really tell, so they can't really give us instant replay. It's hard to tell way out in left field over here. But umpire called her out, and so that would be she grounded out.
Grounded out to who?
I believe the second baseman to 3. So
that was
4-3.
Yeah, 4-3, second out.
Yeah, and that was when our camera was out. So.
Yeah, and I was looking around. So, but no runs on 1 hit, 4 hits, 3 singles, and 3 doubles and a single for the Lady Eagles. They still lead at 3-0 as we go to the top of the third. We'll take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back right after these messages.
There are some things in life you can fix, and some things are better left to the professionals. When your vehicle has transmission problems, what will you do? Go where you know.
Go where you know. Certified Transmission.
We've all seen how quickly things can change. Everything from the world around us to the cost of things we use on a daily basis. That's why we all need someone in our corner to keep our family protected while still watching out for our pocketbook. I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. There's no better time than now to complete an insurance review to make sure you're properly covered and not paying too much. Whether it's in our office, at your home, or your place of business, let us help you find peace of mind. If you're in need of your insurance checkup, whether auto,
Wherever you are, you're there.
What am I doing? There we go. So Methvin back on the mound to start the top of the third inning. The Lady Eagles have a 3-0 lead, and you can hear the wind. It is whistling right by our faces. So I'm going to have an interesting look tomorrow with windburn on the front of my face and sunburn on the right side.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly.
Cindy, my wife, is going to be angry because I did not bring sunscreen. And I've had already three mole surgeries.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
dear. You're
gosh.
going to be in trouble now.
For a little skin cancer.
That's why I wore the long sleeves. You know, I had a feeling, it's probably going to be sunny out there, too.
Yeah, my sweater's doing justice right now with this crazy wind.
That's
Yeah.
it. Right fielder number 14 at the plate. Oh, that looked like right at the knees, but they called it low. What is that, 3-0?
Yeah. Oh, that doesn't look right. It says 3-2, but I didn't.
We may have missed a couple of pitches for
It
us.
says 3-2. So.
Okay, well, that's good. There it is.
Yep.
They were
striking out
right.
swinging.
There we go. First out, that was Blanchard, the right fielder, number 14. The ninth batter of the Mustangs, Lady Mustangs, first baseman, number 8, Desatel, coming to the plate, a lefty to face Methvin. On the bench, the reserves, they have Furman, number 2, Lemoyne, number 5, Johnson, number 6, Moss, number 12, Lemoyne, 13, and Lee, 22. There's a fly ball to left field. Drago trying to get to
there.
it. It's fair. DeSalle will track it down and throw it over to second, and that's going to be a double. Good hustle by Drago, and just could not get to it in time.
Yeah, I just checked. Our audio, I think, is good, and our video is also good, so we're good.
Awesome.
I still don't have a scoreboard, and I don't know why. And I don't know why.
Well, I can see the scoreboard, but the viewers at home cannot.
Yeah, I'm going to try to work on that. So to kind of fill some errors, we go to the top of the lineup. We have first hit of the game for the Lady Mustangs.
Second hit, I believe. Yes, in the first inning we did have.
That was a base on ball.
That was a walk.
Oh, that
yeah,
was a
so
walk.
first
Yeah,
hit.
that's right. It was the first hit.
Yep. There's a fly ball to center field. Right there is Fiascanero.
And that pole got in my way.
Nice throw. We'll have to move the camera over just a hair.
Which way? Left or right?
Well, we will. We'll do it. We'll do it next game.
Okay.
But we'll just have to make note. As you pan over there, that pole,
Like right here.
or just pull it back toward, just to the right a hair. That way, the pole will be in the way if it goes over the fence, but you pull all the way back, and that way you'll see everything. You might just miss the catch if the ball and the glove are right there.
Right at the exact
little
point,
pole.
yeah.
Is our pitcher in pan for you, Mr. Tom?
What's that?
Was our pitcher in pan?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
Perfect.
So this is Mayu back at the top of the order, number 10, I believe. Time to take my sunglasses off.
When they do swing, most of them are very late. I don't think they can catch up to the speed of Methvin yet.
Vignette throwing some low ones here. She's umpire's not liking those low throws that she's getting in. Let's see what she does here. Low one
Another one.
again. Yeah, so that's going to be a base on balls.
So a walk to Mayu. Soldani, who had a walk in the first inning. Laney Smith, the assistant coach in charge of pitching, going to go out and have a little conversation with Methvin. Sophia, what do you think? As you were catcher and you'd run up there, and maybe listen in. What do you think Coach Smith is telling her?
Right now she's probably just telling her, calm down. Is everything okay? Are you hurting? If not, shake it off and let's pitch some strikes. Probably in a nice way, I would think right now. She doesn't look too flustered. But now I've heard lots of other speeches from, Coach Scully and all the coaches. Just depends on the morale. But right now I think it was just, hey, are you good? Yeah, you're good. Okay, let's pitch some strikes, get the next one.
Yeah, I mean, she's been in control of this game so far in the 2 innings she's had. Just don't want it to get out of reach. 1 out, a strikeout for the Lady Mustangs. 2 runners on, 1 in scoring position. Lady Eagles have a 3-0 lead here in the top of the first with 0-0 Grimion. Wait, 0-0 Grimion at the plate. All right, where did I mess up?
We just had a base on ball. Did you get that?
Yeah. Soldani?
That must be Soldani over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the
So
other runner's
is
on
Mayu
second.
number 10?
I think so, yeah.
All right. Well,
Oh, but it's number 8, excuse me. I'm sorry, that was
okay,
Desitel.
so I got that right. She had the double.
Okay, yeah,
Did
so your second one, there's no runner on base yet for the second batter, I don't think.
Oh,
That
that's
one.
right.
Yeah,
So
she's up to bat.
Oh, Soldani's batting.
No, that's 0-0.
Yeah,
Oh, well, then
Grimion's in.
I have no idea.
There's DeSalle. She got to play it first.
Ooh,
missed it.
dropped the ball.
So Soldani, I'm going to actually give her the single.
Missing Mayu here.
What's that?
I don't know.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Mayu's not out there.
Did we miss an out?
We may have.
Because it says there's 2 outs on the scoreboard.
Oh, yeah, that must have been Mayu.
Oh, there you go.
I'm not sure what the out was.
Me neither.
So Donnie is at second.
Oh, that was the fly out to center field here, I think.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we did miss that.
We are so sorry, folks at home.
Fly out to 8.
Yep.
Number 2, second out. Look at that. We were so worried about the pole being in the way.
I know.
And I forgot to make the mark. We'll get it. We'll get it.
It's a work in progress.
Hey, and it's free.
That's true.
It is, exactly. Just be grateful.
446sports.com. You can go and pull up Menard, the Stream Nation, and look for HSM and find the Lady Eagles. We actually added the boys baseball team to the broadcast live streaming with Nick Magnano and Danny Clear, and we added a coaches show. And Sophia joins me for the coaches show on Sunday nights. The Eagles coaches show is at 7 o'clock. That follows the Grace Christian Warriors baseball team show from 5 to 6. We have an hour break so the Warriors fans can make their way out and make room for us. There's a pop fly. That should be DeSelle's ball, and she's got it. The fly out to 6.
That was 6, yeah.
For the third out, and Methvin comes through. Whatever Laney Smith said was right on the money.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll cover what happened. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back right after these messages.
Time for a red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Nest Lady Eagles style as the Lady Mustangs are visiting in the second district game for both teams.
Heads up.
Yep, DeSalle, number 9. She's got 3 or 4 home runs on the year. I know of 3 for sure, but possibly 4. The Lady Eagles come into the game at 5-10, 5 wins and 10 losses, but those 10 losses have been against some really strong teams. And district-wise, they're 1-0. They are tied with Rose Pine right now. Rose Pine is 1-0. They're 9-3 on the year. Pickering is 0-1 because of the loss. There's a hot shot to third base, and boy, it got by the third baseman quick. DeSalle with the single on that one. I'll give that to her. That was a hot shot.
That was. As a third baseman, I am backing up a couple steps when DeSalle is up to bat.
Ooh, you know it, and wearing a mask.
That's just too close for comfort.
Pickering 6-3 on the year. Oakdale 5-5 in district. They're 1-0. They beat who did they beat? I think they beat Avoyelles, I believe. That's where Avoyelles is 0-1.
Addie Wright show bunt. It rolls foul.
Yeah, they beat Avoyelles 11-0.
Who did? Oakdale?
Oakdale.
Oh wow.
Glenmora is 0-1. They lost to Rose Pine 16-1. And they're 1-3 on the year. That's crazy when I saw that.
Only 4 games?
That's apparently.
Wow.
So getting a late start. But the Lady Eagles are 5-10. We'll kind of go over some of those losses to Grant, Winfield away, Sulphur away. That was a long trip.
It was. It was a late night game too.
Montgomery and Quitman were losses, along with North DeSoto. Tough schools. Tioga was a loss, and that was just last week on the 5th. And that was away. And then they played at Pickering. There's ball 4 to Addie Wright. Runners on first and second for Sophia Giordano, who had 2 home runs in their last game in the St. Fred's round robin, that they won 1 and lost 1 in the round robin. I believe they beat Forest 18-0. And then I'm trying to remember who else they played.
It was another weird name. I think it was a Class B school, actually.
Yeah, but, you know, those Class B schools, they play basketball and softball.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That is it.
So they are tough.
So their focus is all on the softball, basketball teams. So, yeah, they're going to concentrate on those for sure.
Well, you know, you think about it. We saw it a lot back when I was doing sports at KLEX and KELB. Simpson, Anacoco.
Yeah.
All those teams were always playing Pitkin. You know, they were always playing for championships. There's a high fly ball, the left center field, and caught. Wow. Let's see if she left early. DeSalle, I think, held her ground. So the fly out to 8 in the center field. What a great catch for the first out. DeSalle moves on. She does hold on second long enough.
Batters at first and third.
Addie Wright should be moving on this pitch to Kate Pilati.
I would think so too, right? And there she goes. She's gone, and there goes Desitel with that wild pitch.
Yeah, nobody there to cover. And DeSalle is in for the score in the 4th run of the game for the Lady Eagles, while Addie Wright goes down to second on the pass ball. I can give Addie Wright the stolen base on that one. She was going to have it no matter what.
Right. No pun intended. I love how all these girls, you know, most of their walk-up songs, you know, they're rap songs. And then here comes 8th grader Parati with this, like, country and just, like, hilarious song. Pay attention to it next time. It's so funny to me.
Yeah, I love the different walk-up songs that you hear. Those are really show the interest of somebody.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty fun.
There's a pop fly. See if it's going to be out of play over in the tennis courts. This is a tight little sports complex, but it's a very nice one.
It is.
That really has really developed over the years for Holy Savior Menard Central High School. You know, and what a year it's been for sports. For the Eagles, whether it's the Lady Eagles or the boys. I mean, the soccer team making it to the semifinals.
Yep.
In soccer, just couldn't get by Episcopal.
Yeah, Episcopal again.
To make it back to the finals.
Who did win it in the state championships?
They did win?
They won. They went all the way. They beat the number 2 seed as well. So, yep.
So back-to-back championships for them.
Yep.
Here comes Amelia Lyons to pinch run, designated runner for Kate Perotti.
Yeah, and as you were saying, soccer went to, what, the semis?
The semis for the boys and went to the first round for the girls.
Right, and then our indoor track team, our girls won state, and basketball went to the Final Four. So it's been a really good year.
Yeah,
for,
it has been a good year
Eagle
for
sports.
Yeah, Lady Eagles to the Final Four and lost in the semis for the second year in a row. But last year was the first. Oh, is that a ball or what?
I'm not sure. I think everyone's confused.
It slipped out of her hands.
I was looking for it.
I've never seen that before,
Oh, I
actually.
have.
But yeah, I mean, what would you classify it as, you know?
Usually a ball. If she's in her motion and it leaves her hand, then it counts as, a ball pitched. But if she's, not on the rubber or anything.
I feel like in baseball that'd be considered a balk.
I know.
I was thinking a balk, you know?
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing.
Usually so, but I don't think that's a thing in softball.
Yeah, okay.
Because there's no
good to
pickoffs
know.
or anything. So.
Yeah, that's fair. That's understandable. Okay.
While we got a break here, we were talking about the football team won their first playoff game in like 13 years.
Wow, has it really been that long?
Yeah,
Didn't
one
they win
district went
Yeah.
undefeated in district for
Yeah.
the first time
That's
in
amazing.
I think 13 years.
Yeah, I think so. Coach Perkins is over there.
for the district championship under first-year head coach David Perkins, and he's also athletic director.
And that sounds like that was my time. That was during my time.
13 years ago?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, thanks. Ask about Tom now.
40. Celebrated 40 years this year.
Wow, go figure.
Oh, that hit her in her toe.
In 23, homecoming last year, October 27th, we had our 40th tent out there.
Wow.
1983 grad.
83,
wow. So you graduated 40 years after, or I graduated exactly 40 years after you.
That's right.
Before, yeah.
And what's crazy is my daughter Katie celebrated her 10th, our youngest, her 10th high school anniversary or whatever they call it, reunion.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, reunion.
From Pineville High School.
Oh, cool.
She was 40 and I was 10.
That's funny because my wife, Katie, as well, she celebrated her 10th this year as well. I had no idea. Go figure. All the Katies apparently out there.
That's right. And Kate graduates this year.
That's right.
Well,
Kate,
but that'll be
Kate.
24, though. So.
Yeah, that's a little off, but that's okay.
We don't know what the pitch count is here. This is
it is full count, 1 out.
Full count on Medvin, number 13.
Yeah, she had a foul ball off her foot just a second
There's
ago.
a fly ball.
Fly ball
Coming
right
down.
towards us. This could be going.
It's to the fence.
Oh,
It'll hit
it's
the
off
fence.
the fence.
Everybody's holding. They're going to send the runner to home, and unfortunately for the Lady Mustangs, the throw went home as Amelie Lyons was headed to third.
At least she was pinch running.
Second with the double.
Ladette comes in to pinch run for
Medvin.
That was kind of exciting. I thought it was going to go over the fence or hit us.
Yeah, I was looking for that. All right, so
Ladette.
Adeline Ladette,
Yes.
designated runner for Medvin.
Mm-hmm.
Roddy, so she's going to be at second. I got to make these adjustments here.
Up to bat is Annabelle Drago. First pitch is high.
Two hits in the inning. That was a ball that went all the way to the fence. There's a
beautiful bunt.
beautiful
Very good
bunt.
low bunt.
They're going to go back. They're going to hold.
Ooh, bases loaded now.
Wow, nice job by Drago, the left fielder, to get the bunt for a single.
That was very dangerous of Amelie over here on third base, who was trying to go in for the run and wasn't able to make it all the way because that ball was right there at the home plate.
It's a good case scenario because now bases are loaded.
Yeah, so Ladette was at first.
Second. She was at second.
Oh, that's right. She held.
Yeah, she just held. Up to bat is Season Fiasconero. Eagles lead 5-0 in the bottom of the fourth.
Good job. Good job. Well, we got a lefty with Fiascanero. She had a single to right field, a little blooper over the infield. Another one like that, and it'll
get a run in. And then it comes to the top of the order after that.
And here comes the top of the order,
Oh,
speaking
yeah.
of.
Second out with Sawyer Shelton. She'll bat from the left side as well. Shelton had a double to lead off the game and scored on Emma Davis's double right after her to make it a 1-0 lead. Davis scored to make it 2-0, and DeSalle came in on a pass ball to make it 3-0 after the first inning. That's where the first inning ended. And it was 3-0 after the second inning, and the Lady Eagles trying to match those 3 runs from the first inning in this one. Bases loaded. They could really stretch the lead here with a nice hit by Shelton.
2 outs. Let's see what Shelton can do here. Going foul ball out of play.
Ooh.
Almost hit one of the kids.
Heads up for the small children.
Trying to slap at it.
I believe the count is 0-2.
Yeah, it is 0-2 count on Shelton.
0-2 count, 2 outs, bases loaded.
What kind of speed does Drago have?
Bottom of the
Drago has some really good speed, actually. She's pretty quick.
So if we can get Shelton to drop one in the gap and get it to the fence, she could clear the bases.
She could. I think she runs like a baby horse. She looks a little funny, but she's got the speed.
Well, it's 2 outs. There's a shot down the line. It's foul.
It.
Oh, they're going to call it foul.
They're going to call that fair.
She touched it.
Oh, it is fair.
They're going to
called it fair?
hold Drago. Yeah. 2 runs are in. Ledette and Lyons score. Drago holds at third, and Shelton goes to second on the single. That ball hit the glove of the third baseman and ricocheted to the fence, as you saw. And we got two in, so 4 runs in this inning. It's a 7-0 lead. And they still have mercy rule after 5?
It's 15 after 3, 10 after 5.
Okay.
So, I mean, yep. Granted, we score.
Currently, the score is 0-7. Lady Eagles are up.
Yeah, got 2 runners in scoring position with a single from Davis. They would score. She had a double. She's 1 for 2 on the day with a double and a strikeout. The double in the first inning brought in a run, and another double here or just a single will score Shelton. And it'll bring 2 more runners in. There's a strike.
Ooh.
Nothing but speed on the bases right now for the Eagles. And as Davis is coming up to bat, these are like the 3 fastest girls that we have on our team.
And Shelton's not even near the speed she had last year.
No.
With the knee.
Right.
But she had several inside the park home runs. One of them we threw into a reel that went over several thousand views. That was was that Metairie Park Country Day?
Yeah.
Down there? A playoff game.
She also had one over here.
Yep.
That's the one I remember. You called it, too.
Yep. Oh, yeah, I did. Right before she did it. Oh, strikeout.
My goodness. That's a horrible call.
Emma Davis goes down looking for the 3rd out, leaving 2 runners in scoring position. But 4 come in for the Lady Eagles on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. So the Lady Eagles and they lead it 7-0. We'll be back for the top of the 4th inning when we come back.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone, day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
As number 21, strike 1-1 as she swings and misses that one. That's Mitchell, the center fielder. Lady Eagles lead at 7-0 here in the top of the fourth inning. Methvin still on the mound. She's given up 2 hits for the evening so far. 1-2 the count. Matthew Scafano moving over to cover camera for us. And Sophia Scully had to take a little break, and she'll be back to join us up here. Mr. Campbell giving us this great view with the scaffolding and the platform. That's a foul ball out of play. Still 1-2 the count on Mitchell. Want to remind everybody in the top right-hand corner are all of our sponsors that make 446 Sports possible to be seen. You know, the website, 446sports.com, you can go there and see everything. Our articles on LSU sports. Doug Gann and I have written several articles during football season. Doug has written it during other sports, and we just going to try to expand there. It just gets really busy, though. And we have well over 300. There's a fly ball out to right field being called. A nice job in communicating out there in right field for Sawyer Shelton to make the catch. So a fly out to 9 for the first out in the top of the fourth. Ormsby, the third baseman, number 16, coming to the plate to face Methvin. But you can go. We have our Stream Nation icon that you can click on, and you can watch all of the past football games, soccer games, baseball games, basketball games. We've covered Tioga. We'll have well over 300 live stream broadcasts in the year of 23-24, and we will cover softball and baseball on 2 fronts through the playoffs, and then we will take a break over the summer. There's a strikeout going down looking for Ormsby for the second out, and Bardwell coming to the plate, the left fielder, number 28. In the top right-hand corner, you can see our sponsors, Insight Audio and Video, Adam Rhodes, making this stream possible because we don't have internet yet at the softball or baseball field, so he allows us to use the hotspot that his business has, and we're grateful to them. BK Distributors, they've been with us every year. Sadler's Towing, Wallace Eye Center, and Associates. They do our school board, which I have yet to be able to pull up, and I don't know why, and I apologize for that, but we'll figure that out at least for the next game. Here's DeSalle scooping it up. The throw over to first in time. That is a nice job by the senior. Boy, that is a nice play.
That was a great job by the senior for sure. DeSalle did great running and get that ball. Good 6-3 for a 3-up, 3-down.
Ooh, sweet. 3 up, 3 down.
I know some baseball. I
No
love
runs.
baseball. I just can't play it well.
No runs, no hits, no errors in the top of the fourth inning, and it is still 7-0. The Lady Eagles, they have 8 hits on the day. We're coming to the bottom half of the fourth inning, and I got to look and see where that third out occurred. Right there, we got DeSalle.
DeSalle's coming up.
Yes.
Yeah, DeSalle should be coming up.
The third out was Emma Davis struck out looking.
DeSalle, Wright, and Giordano are your 3 players. I'm going to take a quick break because I got to run these spots real quick.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs,
that is one of our sponsors, Kim Harrell Appraisals. She was the outgoing president of the GCLRA. And we thank her for that. Also, I got to pull our graphic up. We are a sponsor here of Menard Sports, and that is the Wilder Group Real Estate, and me, Tom Boucher, a realtor with the Wilder Group Real Estate.
Me.
How convenient.
So, got to get that in. And, boy, I tell you what, we had a wonderful weekend. And I want to hear a little bit about your weekend, too, Sophia, as we talk, because you are at LSUA as a freshman.
Yes, sir.
But we were in Fort Worth. This is Emily DeSalle at the plate, and we got our hands ready to make a catch when she hits it this way. The wind is still blowing, and they're not going to pitch to her. But we went to Fort Worth to see our grandson, who will be 2 at the end of the month.
Oh, wow.
Oh, awesome.
March 29th, and, man, he can talk. I don't understand him a lot, but he can talk. And
He's saying something.
Man, he is just growing up so fast. It's amazing. And then we got a stomach virus.
Oof.
And had to leave and try to make it home. So, there's a foul.
Foul tip. Yep.
That's the first strike on her.
Yeah.
3-1.
Yep.
Oh, it says 3-2.
3-2. Oh, my bad.
I think the first pitch was a strike.
First pitch was a strike.
But it
That's
was
correct.
a hanging changeup, so she didn't want that.
So in the first coaches show around the diamond with Coach Scully and Jordan Marks, the baseball coach, at Buffalo Wild Wings, from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock every Sunday night through the season. Emily DeSalle joined us. There's a ball 4.
That's another walk for DeSalle.
Second one, she's got 2 walks and came around in the first inning to score. Addie Wright, batting from the left-hand side, will be the second batter. She's actually the first baseman and number 17. So see if she can do some damage. Yeah, there's a pass ball. That'll get DeSalle down to second.
For those watching at home, we are in the bottom of the 4th inning, in case we haven't mentioned that yet.
Yeah, and without the school board, unfortunately. Quibido's Cajun Cafe, one of our sponsors. And look, down at the bottom, Valex, the bottom right. Valex Federal Credit Union, our title sponsor for 2 years in a row now. And we are just so grateful to have them. And man, they do a great job. Man, nobody was covering third. Emily had it.
Yeah.
Did not see it and could have stolen it right there. But they financed one of our new cars last year and was so easy to do. She can still take it. There's
Yep,
nobody
she
there.
got it.
Yep, and she just kind of stood there right in the middle, and she's like, well, no one's there. I'll go.
Give her a stolen base on that. That's a great job. Third baseman not getting back fast enough when the ball wasn't bunted. Look at Mr. Causey.
I know. He shook me off at first. When I told him we needed water, he looked at me and said no.
He's great. I mean, he leads us everywhere we go on away games and playoffs. And he's always quick to ask what we need during basketball season, taking care of us there and coming around and bringing us some water. Causey, bringing water for a great cause.
The man with the plan.
Sure, he's heard that one before.
Thank you.
Oh, Miss Scully said hand you $4. That's funny. My mom's working a good session stand.
Thanks, Causey.
It's a whole family show going on at Menard. We got my dad coaching, my mom working concession, and I'm on camera.
And you got to bring your brothers in somewhere.
Oh, and Drew's coaching baseball, so.
Yeah, there's a walk. That'll put Addie right. So the Lady Mustangs kind of losing it here a little bit. We have double zero still on the mound. That's Grimion. Second walk of the inning to the second batter. So Wright will take second. And now Giordano with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, Grimion even pitched for Avoyelles my senior year. And I think even my junior year. I think she's been their go-to. So
So, Sophia, you were out of state
This weekend?
this weekend for
Yes, sir.
LSUA. What are some of the things that you're doing for them?
I was. So I do a few things at LSUA. I am a student worker in the DOS office, the Department of Student Engagement, and I'm also an ambassador. So the ambassadors left Thursday morning at like 6 a.m. We headed to North Carolina, to Charlotte for they call it SHRO, Southeast Region Orientation Workshop. There it is. And so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we attended a workshop on, all things orientation and how to better our college. Took lots of notes, and we get to come back and bring them home with us, and just better LSUA. But we got back at about 1 a.m. on Monday morning, and then I had 8 a.m. immediately that morning.
That
so
class,
it is just super. It has been nonstop.
Welcome to college.
I know.
Yeah, but it sounds like a lot of fun, and what's great about that story is just how involved you're getting in the school, and anybody who's listening to this that may be in high school still and thinking about going to college, if it's for you, don't sit around on the sidelines and sit in your dorm or sit in your apartment. Go get involved with all kinds of stuff going on, no matter what campus you attend.
Yeah, it's definitely amazing. I love it. I also love LSUA. I think it's an amazing gym that we have in Alexandria, the fastest growing 4-year university in the state right now, actually.
Over 5,000 students this year.
Right.
That was a goal that they wanted to hit, and they hit it early.
Yeah.
Got a great administration out there. Dr. Paul Cordial.
Yeah, he's good.
Doing a wonderful job out there. Hey, we got 2 great universities, Louisiana College University in Pineville, Louisiana, doing great things. They've had record enrollment, so we're here in the bottom of the 4th inning. The Lady Eagles have a 7-0 lead. If they get 8 more runs in this inning, they will end it. And Parati looking for a grand slam.
She's swinging out of her shoes, bless her.
Yeah.
And she's got big shoes. She has a big foot.
Really?
Yeah, I think she wears like a 10 or 11.
Make a good soccer player.
In the 8th grade.
Yeah, in the 8th grade.
So she cut it. Made me think about what DeSalle said in that first interview during the coaches show. Was the first 2 swings are for her, and then the last swing is for the team.
Right.
And so she swings out of her shoes in the first 2. There's a pop fly. That could be trouble for the second baseman. She makes a nice catch.
Makes the grab.
DeSalle tagging up. The throw home is not the play you want to make with runners at first and second. That puts them both in scoring position as they both advance. So DeSalle scores. Wright goes down to third, and Giordano to first on that fly out and the throw home.
Tom, Addie Wright never tagged up. She kind of took her lead, and when the ball was caught, she turned around like she was gonna, and then she just took off running.
Well, they've called a couple of people out we thought were safe, so maybe it's a give back.
But I don't think the umpire, had his eyes on it. It's hard for him to see 3 bases at once because he's just one guy.
Yeah, right.
Well, that's true, although he's probably looking at DeSalle.
Yeah.
To tag. There's a high fly ball to left field, 28 underneath it. She's going to make the catch. Nice job. Wright will tag up now. Coach Scully right there telling her to. So a fly out to 7 for the second out. Nice job by Bardwell here in left field as Sophia all over it with the picture. I mean, isn't that nice to be able to just pull the camera out?
It is so nice.
And watch it. Watch
I'm on it.
The whole play. It's a lot better to pull out than to be behind the home plate and zoom it in. There's a shot to left center, and it is missed.
Mishandled.
That's going to score Giordano.
Would be considered error there on the center fielder?
Yes.
Yeah, I would think so.
So Drago with the shot to left center, but it hit her glove, should have been caught.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if y'all heard that, but I heard Big Tom scream, "Get it!"
Yeah, I heard that one.
Because she didn't slide at second, and the ball looked like it was heading straight for second, but it was actually overthrown.
So 3 runs in, that's 10-0. That's enough to end the game after 5 if the Lady Eagles don't put any more runs here in the bottom of the 4th and can get 3 up, 3 down like they did last inning. That'll end this one early.
I do think they're playing JV. Are we streaming JV?
No.
Okay.
No JV. Sorry. You know, we had to make that call, and we focused on the girls, and we did Lady Eagles basketball and broke down and did not do boys basketball.
Oof.
You know, and had nothing to do with the season. It was just a decision by 446Sports. Boys sports get a lot of play on, you know, the regular news, and not as much with the girls sports, so we wanted to focus in on girls this year.
That's nice, though.
So we did girls basketball at Tioga, girls, where else? Here, you know, here, and then one other place. There's a ground ball back to the pitcher. The throw to first is in time. So Fiascanero, no, Drago. Wait a minute.
Fiascanero.
Yeah.
Drago just hit that ball to center.
Yeah, that was.
Well, that's what I thought. But who's that? Is that number 10?
That's Season. Oh, no. They must have put in a pinch hitter, actually.
Yeah, runner.
Who is that? Looks like Adeline Ledette. Is it? Or Abby Claire? Abby Claire Fingleton, actually.
Number 8.
Yep.
Yeah, Abby Claire
Okay,
Fingleton.
so pinch hit.
Pinch hit.
Abby Claire.
Mm-hmm.
So ground out to 1 for the third out there. But that was Fiascanero. So 3 runs on 3 base on balls and 1 hit. So 10 runs on 9 hits for the Lady Eagles through 4 innings. We'll be back at the top of the lineup if for some reason Avoyelles is able to score. But it's 10-0 as we head to the top of the 5th. And the Lady Mustangs will send Blanchard, Desatel, and Mayu. And the Lady Eagles will be hoping to take them out 1, 2, 3. We'll be back right after these messages.
We've all seen how quickly things can change. Everything from the world around us to the cost of things we use on a daily basis. That's why we all need someone in our corner to keep our family protected while still watching out for our pocketbook. I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. There's no better time than now to complete an insurance review to make sure you're properly covered and not paying too much. Whether it's in our office, at your home, or your place of business, let us help you find peace of mind. If you're in need of your insurance checkup, whether auto, home, or life, talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
Here, we may lose the. Let's see, we're at the top of the 5th inning. All right.
Ball 1 was low in the dirt and a swing and a miss right here.
Ball 1.
For number 14. Who's that?
14 is Blanchard.
All right.
There's a pop fly. That's who's calling it?
Oh, that was
Fiascanero.
dangerous.
Wow.
That was definitely, Fiascanero's ball there.
I heard it. People kind of stopped, but that could have been dangerous if the communication's not there. Maybe a little bit earlier.
Yeah. You don't want to see players go down like that. It is a scary thing.
It is.
When 2 players hit each other and drop, that is a scary moment. I smell burgers.
Now we're at the baseball field.
Yeah, I smell burgers. Right down the gut.
Very good pitch. That thing had some heat on it there. That was pretty fast.
Yeah, Kaylee throws pretty fast. She's been pitching, I think, for 3 years now. For us, at least. Yeah.
Yeah, she's young, too. She's just a sophomore, right?
Yeah, and they just cannot catch up.
Good strikeout for Kaylee here. Strikeout swinging.
You know, she's really coming on strong from what inning was that where she gave up the double and you know what?
Was it the second?
Two doubles in the third when Laney had to go out.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And talk to her. You know, they had a walk in the first inning, but only 4 Lady Mustangs made it to the plate with no runs. Then a 3 up, 3 down inning in the second. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 batters make it through the third inning, but no runs on 2 hits. And in the fourth, it was 3 up and 3 down. And now we've had 2 up and 2 down, and we're up to the catcher. There's a line drive. That's going to be right to Sawyer Shelton.
That's the game.
Fly out to 9, and that should be the end of the game for the third out, as it's 10-0 at the end of 4.5. So the Lady Eagles win. Do you want to head down and Matt will take over the camera?
Sure.
And call me on my cell phone and we can do an interview with one of the coaches? See if you can get somebody? The Eagles win at 10-0 over the Lady Mustangs and take a 2-0 district record into Rose Pine on Thursday. And that's going to be a key game, as Rose Pine was undefeated going into today's game. And more than likely will be undefeated when Menard gets there. We're going to wait on Sophia Scully to give us a call, and we're going to see if we can't hook up and do a live interview with her and the coach. Matthew will take over and kind of zoom in on the players. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back right after these messages.
Time for a red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related.
Yes,
and
sir.
now,
Can you hear
welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, apparel and promotions in Pineville.
All right, so we're going to come back to the camera. There you see Coach Scully having a conversation with his girls. They're excited. They're going to have a little JV game. Coach Scully now gets to go visit with his daughter. If you'll move the camera over and follow them and zoom in, we'll have Coach Scully and Sophia, the winning coach, 2-0 in district play. Sophia, take it away.
Okay, so we are here with Big Tom, Coach Scully. What were your thoughts prior to this game?
Well, I felt pretty confident after our practice yesterday. I felt like we were going to come out and be focused up and the challenge, taking ownership. And today we took ownership as a team. And I thought they did a really good job of getting up there swinging the bat. And, this is a very good team. That pitcher is a very good quality pitcher. The Grimion kid, she came out, we knew she would challenge us on the inside pitches. And she's got good velocity. So to jump out 3-0 in the first inning and then come back and score 4 in the third and 3 in the fourth, that's what it's about. And just very proud of this team. It's been a tough season up to this point, but we're 2-0 in district, and then we'll head to Rose Pine on Thursday for a big showdown there in Rose Pine, and hopefully get out of there 3-0 and be halfway through the district, the first half of the district.
Okay, so what are your thoughts going into Rose Pond?
Well, we know they're going to have the same pitcher, kind of like what Grimion did. They swing the bat really well. Trying to get a little bit of information. I think the opponents, their quality of wins. I think they're 9-3 on the season or something like that. They've got quite a few wins, so we'll see. We're just gonna, just get out there and play our game and worry about us. Really, that's what we're gonna try to do. Throw strikes and continue to hit the ball like we've been hitting it.
Hey, Coach Kelly, Sophia, one quick question, Coach. Was this victory, does it stand up to being the winner of the hot wings eating contest Sunday night at Buffalo Wild Wings?
Well, to win 10-0, yeah, we outscored Coach Mark. So yeah, we're on a roll. Yeah, this was a good victory for our girls. But yeah, that was fun. That was a great showmanship with Marks and I on Sunday. But yeah, we had a good time, and whatever it takes to get these girls fired up and boys fired up, these two teams will do whatever it takes.
Hey, congratulations on the win, and you know, everybody out there, come join us at Buffalo Wild Wings this Sunday at 7 p.m. We'll be on the air, and you can come out and join the team and eat and just have a great time.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Take care.
All
Sophia
right,
Scully,
Tom.
great job on the field with the interview for Sophia Scully and Matthew Scafano. Matt, you have any final words?
Nope, nothing to say. Glad to be here. Thank you all for joining.
Yeah, so it was a 10-0 win, as you heard Coach Scully say. They're 2-0 in district, and they will head to Rose Pine Thursday night to take on Rose Pine Thursday evening. We don't know the time yet. Probably 5:30, about the same time. And more than likely, a 9 and probably 10-3 team in Rose Pine and 2-0 in district. So it'll be a battle of two unbeatens in district, and both of them ranked fairly high in their respective select, non-select Division III, playoff rankings. So that does it here for us. I'm Tom Boucher with Sophia Scully and Matthew Scafano. Thanks for joining us. Thanks to all of our sponsors for allowing us to bring you live Lady Eagles softball from the Nest in Alexandria, Louisiana, at the home of Holy Savior Menard Central High School. This has been a production of 446 Sports and Lady Eagles softball. God bless. Have a great night, and maybe we'll see you on Thursday night. We'll let you know on Facebook. God bless, everybody.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors.